Hola! It's Spanish time. My name is Zlata and I will be your guide through this beautiful language among some other interesting things. Welcome. Bienvenidos. Hola! Today we're going to talk a little bit about punctuation. We're going to mention some signos de puntuación. I know this might not be interesting for you because obviously if you're texting using Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, Viber or whatever, any type of messages, you won't be using punctuation. But what if you are writing an official email or something like that? It could be very useful. Of how actually did the signs of punctuation find their way along the letters and words? Well, it all started kind of with Bible. So when the Bible was supposed to be read out loud, the signs of punctuation were introduced so the people reading it, two groups of people, would have a clearer picture of how to actually read it and what to focus on. And then obviously when the book started being printed, it was also introduced, of course, to be easier to read it. Obviously, just think, even when you speak, you make certain pauses, you stop somewhere, there's the intonation and everything, so obviously these signs are important, otherwise they wouldn't be here. So let's get started. Vamos! We're not going to do them too deeply and grammatically and to explain what their functions might be, but we are just going to mention them a little bit. So from the beginning, obviously, something like punto, very basic and common obviously in every language, coma, punto y coma, dos puntos, tres puntos. Tres puntos, also known as puntos suspensivos. Then we have the comillas and various types of comillas, such as comillas simples, comillas ingleses, and the Spanish ones, comillas that we use when we are writing something in Spanish language. So please try using these ones. I'm not going to explain what are the comillas used for. We all know it is when you are citing something or saying something sarcastically or just want to mark something. It doesn't really matter. Just I want you to know which ones are which ones and which to use. And it is fun knowing the names of these things as well. Maybe if you open some grammar or something, you can always find grammatical terms. Then other signs worth of mentioning are paréntesis, such as corchetes y llaves. Llaves is the key, very funny. So paréntesis, corchetes, llaves. Then we have la raya y el guión. Guión is a bit shorter, and also guión bajo. La raya, the longer one, is used to mark a part of a bigger part and or to mark dialogues and similar things, and it's always closed by another one in the end. Speaking about things that start in the beginning and end in the end. Of course, there is this famous Spanish thing with double interrogation and exclamation sign. So basically, when you are starting the sentence, which is a question, all right, or exclamation, you shall start with upside down interrogation mark in the beginning and then close it with a normal one in the end. This is very important because Spanish sentences sometimes, or actually very often, tend to be super long. So actually you can have sign of interrogation even in the middle of the sentence. It is to mark where exactly the question starts. Because also in Spanish language you don't have like exact word to mark a question. So you could have the exact same sentence. If you end it with a punto, it could be just a normal sentence. If you do it with interrogation mark, it automatically converts into a question. So please do not skip your interrogation and exclamation mark upside down in the beginning of the sentence. Very important. What other things you can see in text when you're reading them are obviously the apostrophe, tilde to mark a Spanish accent, the famous virgila, the sign of Spanish language, and probably few others, but that would probably be going too deep. So, ¿qué has aprendido hoy? What have you learned today? To put interrogation and exclamation mark in front and in the end. I would really like you to remember that because it's also, okay, sometimes just a pain to do it, but it is a very cute Spanish thing, really Spanish thing, very, very common for Spanish language. And I do believe that's like a mark to it that you should remember. Alright guys, that's all from me for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please text me what other topics you would like me to cover. And if you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe and like our Facebook page, Spanish Time. And I really hope to see you in my next video, so please make time for Spanish time. Adios!